It's February 1945. In a secure compound in Los Alamos, scientists are racing to finish the world's first atomic bomb. Among them is Klaus Fuchs, a quiet German-born physicist with access to some of the most sensitive secrets on Earth. Each day, he studies classified blueprints, calculations, and test results. Each night, he carefully copies them down. When no one is looking, he slips the documents to his Soviet handler. The information he passes on about implosion methods, plutonium purification, and bomb design will land on Joseph Stalin's desk within weeks. Not far away, another young scientist, Theodore Hall, just 19 years old, decides to do the same. He's convinced that no single country should control such a weapon. Hall delivers details about the Fat Man bomb, including sketches and assembly techniques to Soviet intelligence. By the summer of 1949, only 4 years after Hiroshima, a Soviet bomb detonates in Kazakhstan. American officials are stunned. They had believed it would take the Soviets at least a decade. But the stolen blueprints have shaved years off the timetable. And with that, the balance of power in the Cold War shifts forever. 17 years later, the world comes to the brink of nuclear war. In October 1962, U.S. reconnaissance planes photograph Soviet missile sites under construction in Cuba. The images are clear, but not complete. Washington doesn't know how many missiles there are, how quickly they'll be operational, or if Moscow is bluffing. The answers come from inside the Soviet Union itself. Oleg Penkovsky, a colonel in military intelligence, has been secretly working for the West. Over months, he's passed thousands of pages of documents, missile manuals, deployment orders, technical specifications, sometimes hidden in boxes of chocolates. When the crisis erupts, Penkovsky's files allow the U.S. to identify the exact models of missiles in Cuba. They reveal which ones are ready to launch and which are still being assembled. With that knowledge, President Kennedy rejects an immediate airstrike. Instead, he orders a naval blockade, buying time for negotiations. For 13 days, the world holds its breath. Finally, Moscow agrees to withdraw the missiles in exchange for a U.S. pledge not to invade Cuba. A deal is struck, and nuclear war is avoided. From Fuchs and Hall in the 1940s to Penkovsky in the 1960s, spies shaped the Cold War in ways no tank or bomber ever could. They accelerated the Soviet bomb, then helped prevent its use. They carried no rifles, fired no bullets, and yet their secrets changed the course of history.